Love is like bacon. Hey guys, it's me again, Douglas, and today I want to keep talking to you about this passage in the book of 2 Peter chapter 1, where it says that we should add to our faith this long list of things. Right? Faith in Jesus Christ is essential. It's the most important thing. You need to believe in Jesus Christ. If you believe in Jesus Christ, you will have eternal life. But if we want to be effective and fruitful, if we want to have the best life ever here on earth, instead of just waiting around for heaven, we need to add to our faith virtue and knowledge and self-control and perseverance and godliness and brotherly kindness and love. And that's what I want to talk about today, love. Love is so important. You know, the first and second greatest commandment are both to love. The first greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Without love, we are nothing. Love makes everything better. You know, my mom and dad, they've got this running joke where anytime someone puts bacon in anything, they'll say, oh yeah, bacon was a good choice. My parents like to watch this show where they'll give these contestants a bunch of weird ingredients, and then they have to put those ingredients together and make something tasty out of it, and then they feed it to the judges. And they give them some other stuff too that they can add in, but they have to use these weird ingredients. And the joke with my parents is that every time someone adds bacon to whatever dish they make, the judges will be like, oh yeah, good job, bacon, good choice. And it's true. Bacon is delicious. I love bacon. I love eating bacon by itself. I love eating bacon in other things. It seems like just about anything can be made better when you add bacon to it. And it's the same with love. Everything is better when you add love. Now, obviously, it's not a perfect analogy because bacon is not very good for you. It's delicious, but you really shouldn't eat that much of it because, well, it's basically just fat and salt. So if you're going to eat it, you should eat it in moderation. But that's not the way it is with love. You can never have too much love. And no matter what you do, if you do it without love, you've done it wrong. And when I'm talking about love, I'm talking about godly love. The example that God set for us of what love really is. Because the world has its own ideas of what love looks like. And our flesh has its own idea of what love looks like. Our idea of love usually ends up being very selfish. Not so with God's love. God's love is selfless. Now, I think that for all these things that this passage is saying we should add to our faith, I think for all these things we can constantly be getting better and better at them. But I think that this is especially true for love. Real love, godly love, is hard. Really hard. It's not something that happens by accident. You know, this passage, it says, make every effort. Do your best. Try hard to add love to your faith. If you believe in Jesus Christ, but you do not love, you're blind. You're missing out. Love makes everything better. So my challenge to you guys today is that you would make every effort to add to your faith love. Love for God and love for others. Love for God looks like obeying Him and trusting Him, walking with Him. Love for others looks like seeking the highest good for other people instead of trying to get your own way all the time. Love for others looks like patience and forgiveness and kindness and honesty. Whatever you do, do it with love. It really makes everything better. Make every effort to add to your faith love. Hey guys, I hope you liked this video. And yeah, love, it makes everything better. It's always a good idea to add love. Love is so important. And yet it's easy to forget, it's easy to miss. Lots of us think we're doing a good job, but if we are doing what we're doing without love, we're not doing a good job. It's hard to love, and it's hard to love right. It's hard to love God's way instead of trying to do things our way. Our kind of love often ends up looking like. Sometimes our kind of love can even be straight up hatred. No, God has set an amazing example of what love looks like. And when we follow that example, when we love God and we love others, we can have the best life ever. Make every effort to add to your faith love.